YouTube? We are back with some more Matchplay commentary for y'all. I'm joined by the Highwayman, Kaiju King, brother from another mother, TJ.
Do you think in like 5 years we'll be able to like plug in? Like I'll sit down at my desk and I'll like take out my my Neuralink and I'll plug myself into my
brother.
computer.
When you said plug in, I thought of a whole different type of meaning of plug in.
Oh yeah, you're thinking of like the plugins that Sakuya likes to use. That's what you're thinking.
Sure, you could put
right?
it that way.
Yeah, that's what you're thinking because we are a family-friendly channel.
Speaking of family friendly, we've got some friendly matches from Sully's Abode that we have for you guys. For those of you who don't know, it's the local card shop that we go to every Thursday for Digimon. Start about 6:30 p.m. So if you're located in the Chicagoland suburbs, they are in Bolingbrook. Feel free to check them out. Check us out. We'd love to have you. And I'll also drop their TCG player link down in the video description below.
It's
yeah.
It's kind of like Olive Garden. When you're there, you're family. So that's how the family.
That's
part comes
true.
in. And
That's
the
true.
Family, yeah. All right. Anyway, I just need to get. I had that in my head. Go ahead.
We've got yourself on the left playing Dinomon. You've been on the Dino train, and the train's been chewing away. You've been doing really well with it. I think Dino's also in general just been doing very well too. So it's been nice to see. We've got Jorge on the right playing Nightmare Soldiers. I think this is the first Nightmare Soldiers that we have on the channel. So the deck can do some interesting things. I think it still is a little bit of support away from being a bit more viable, but it's definitely fun. I've played a little bit against it with my buddy Nate. It's been a nice time. You can do some cool things. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Hit that like and subscribe button. Look at our instructions on how to become a member. That'll also be in the video description along with our socials. But without further ado, let's hop right into the round.
Yeah, I think I want to say that out of all like the like field group decks, like the trait decks or whatever, like I want to say Deep Savers is probably the best in my opinion.
Yeah, I can agree with that one.
I feel like it has the best tools. It also is just able to use like other fish cards pretty well, which we've had, you know,
I was just about
support
to say.
for since like BT7 realistically. Even before that. But like I would say honestly, Nature Spirits is probably the worst. Nightmare Soldiers is probably better than Nature Spirits in my opinion, just because they actually have trash interaction.
Sure. That's fair.
But yeah, so I just go into an EX-08 Algo and just drop a Ryotaro, and then we see Jorge respond with his own the EX-08 the Demi Devi, and then drop ST16, 15. Matt, I don't remember which
16
is which. I think it's 16.
And then we go straight into a Myotismon down below. Myotis, for those of you who don't know, when attacking, you can essentially play out a play cost of 3 or less from trash without paying the cost. So a little rough that we don't have anything in trash right now. But I mean, he's still a pretty good level 5 just to have ready to go once you're kind of all set up.
Yeah, the cool thing is just your turn once per turn when your Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any of them have the NSO trait, you can DNA into a card with the NSO trait in the hand, and then that Digivolve Digimon may attack. So.
Yeah. Ooh, so we see a Callusmon, which will go ahead and suspend and bottom deck one of your Tamers.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
The Callus is actually kind of a goated card. I feel like that's one of those cards where right now it's just kind of but I think it has a lot of potential.
I agree. So we do go ahead and swing 2 checks. So for those of you who don't know as well, Callusmon, for each color in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, it gets +1 KDP. And then I believe if you don't have anything higher or equal to in DP, you get +1 check and piercing, which is also pretty good.
Correct.
And
he has some other good inheritables for like unsuspending, minusing DP, just something you could utilize right there. There's nothing else he had. I kind of need to respond this turn, so I push up. It's kind of a bit rough. I do crack the Garnet. I go into a Tyranno X because I'm just not finding my regular Tyrannos. I swing at the Callus, go into a Metal Tyranno here. I will de-Digivolve 1 because I'm suspended, and I'll have my de-Digivolve and bounce protection. And then I will just hit into it for 9k and pierce for 1 check. Which I do hit a Bolt Bata, so I do die, but I will draw up a Koro before I go bye-bye. But I just kind of needed to clear board. Like, I just needed to try and even up the six because I know things can kind of start rolling away from me. I'm just clarifying what that does, and I'm just, okay, give scapegoat to everything. You can see my hatted head. Enter camera for about a moment. The new camera setup we have at Sully's is actually really nice. I think the camera's a little bit tilted right now.
It's a little tilted, but I mean, the glare is much better. Yeah.
Jarrell cooked on the new setup there, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe one day we'll be able to stream from it. It'd be pretty cool. So we got it's actually really nice.
We got another. Dang it! Now you caught me up on the name. Demi Devi, which is the searcher. And then we go ahead and just You're kind of climbing back up again. You go Agu into a Tyranno, and then you go ahead pass Jorge over to 3.
As per usual, I drew the Tyranno off of going in Tyranno X. That's the old X Anybody faithful. That's how it always goes. Man.
That's truly
you go into X Anybody
goes.
form, and then you draw the level 4 that you needed, the level 5 that you needed before that, right after.
So we go Devimon into another Myotismon.
And just more setup, which is pretty good.
Not bad at all.
I'm kind of seeing everything I think I need right now, so I just start kind of sending it. So I go Tyranno X here, get the extra draw. I'm able to do my full combo to go up into my level 6 this turn if I would like. So I will swing. Tyranno X effect will allow me to evo into a level 5 with Tyranno in name.
It's like you're debating which one. Yeah, that's fair.
I was basically, I had both metal and master, and I was like, do I want the 3 checks to wipe out security? But he'd get to play something out of
I was about to say, I feel like the metal's probably better here.
Yeah, or do I go metal and give myself the D-Digivolve protection, because I know Bolt Bouta has D-Digivolve, and I didn't want to
scramble.
I did hit a scramble, which is pretty tough. But I didn't want to not have the protections with the Myotis in the back there, because I know he's kind of like set up, and I know he has a Paimon.
No, 100%. That was a smarter play for sure. So Scramble does play out the Demi Devi. We saw the Surge picked up, I believe it was a Piedmon. I kind of blinked there, didn't see it.
Yeah. I think he grabbed, I can't remember what he grabbed. It might have been a Piedmon. I know he already had a Piedmon Ace in him before even though too.
So Piedmon Ace can do some interesting things too. It's a pretty good card for NSO, in all honesty. You know, being able to activate, I believe it's a -2k 4 times. 3-4 times? Yeah. It's pretty wild. And then we do go straight into the Bolt Bout.
Yeah, so he hard drops the Pied Ace, which then he uses Myotis effect to DNA. Goes into Bolt Bouta, does -8k to me off of that, and then minus another 6k, so I'm only 2k right now. Because it's -14, I'm sitting at 16 thanks to the Tyranno effect. He does swing. He has to swing into me.
Right.
But I have Retail. But he has Scapegoat. So we're just clarifying a few things here. I will... we're just clarifying. I'm asking if he has any other one attacking effects real quick before we go into that stuff, because he needs to resolve those first. So he goes ahead and does that.
Pop something popping.
I die. Fortitude lets me play back out. I attempt to... he uses Scapegoat to pop something else to stay alive, and then I play back out, attempt to pop him again, and he Scapegoats again to stay alive.
Fair. I really do like how these like Nature Spirits decks have played with their like potential to wideboard, you know, like I know we talked about how they're not like tier 1 decks or even like tier 1.5 decks, if anything, right? Like Deep Savers is probably the closest to like maybe borderline 1.5 tier 2.
Sure.
But like the mechanics are really fun, you know, being able to like DNA into a pretty strong top end in your level 7s, play out a bunch of bodies. It's also neat where like, yes, they all have different colors, but like their like mechanics are pretty similar, right? Like we've seen a lot of cards do pretty much the same thing, just with like a little bit of like in archetypal flair, right? Like a lot of the concepts of like spitting out a level 5, digivolving, then end of turn DNA with one of your other pre-existing bodies to go into your level 7 is, you know, sort of like a universal thing with these Nature Spirits decks. Yeah.
And then honestly, like all the DNA stuff in general is just really cool. Like it was, you know, we had it.
Oh my.
Did a lot of stuff. It was pretty neat. So I just drop a Dinomon here. I suspend myself. I pop his Bolt Bouta.
Honestly.
So I'm like, you know what?
Fair.
Yeah, cause I gain 4 memory, so it's like it's a chunky play. It's 9 memory, but now I have 2 Dinomon on board that he has to swing into like to get through. Like he goes into Piedmon Ace, that's fine.
Right. I mean, he doesn't have anything in raising. He goes Piedmon Ace,
Right.
sure. Like he doesn't go for game, and you have an Agu already in the back. We do field spell here for 2, which is a little annoying, but I don't think okay.
Here we go, Callus, bottom deck to Ryutaro. We are at 14k, so we are able to swing over. So he'll pierce me for 2 checks by going through a Dinomon.
This is me backseat driving, obvious. Oh, okay.
But he just hits a Garnet and then hits a Tyranno, which is...
Yeah, I'm wondering, and I don't have experience playing NSO, so maybe comments correct me if I'm wrong. Jorge too, if you're watching this, correct me if I'm wrong too. I'm wondering if, I mean, we do see the Bolt Bout play here, which can get rid of your body, which is fair. I'm almost wondering if it was better to just like threaten Ace, because I mean, like Piedmon can do some crazy things. I think regardless, you're still in a tight spot.
Piedmon Ace doesn't stop me at all.
No.
No, because I mean, I just swing, I hit the Nightmare Soldier option, then I just swing the other Dino.
Fair. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think you're in a tough spot regardless. As nightmares, right?
Yeah. Like it wouldn't have changed anything, because if he just sits there on the 5, there's also the risk that I could just pop the 5 too. Like I could just go into Match Tyranno and pop it.
Fair. That is fair. Oh, and then it's just a your turn when played. I'm thinking that it's all turns when something's played. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I'm just done.
So I think he played it as correctly as he could. I don't think he really had a better choice there. It was just I just had enough damage to put myself in a winning position.
No, I mean, like you said, I think he played it well. He played very well. As best as he could against a deck that just likes to like punch you in the face as quickly as possible.
Yeah, just finds DP really well. Big guy. Also, I keep calling them field groups. I guess they're called families. I can never remember. I think there's one. There's a different term for them as well.
And you were just like Godzilla and Ginza, or Ginza, straight up atomic
traveling.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man, I missed that movie. I might rewatch that this weekend.
I need to rewatch it. I need to rewatch that. I've been wanting to rewatch the Sonic movie, Sonic 3.
All right, so Jorge starts it off.
Finally?
Yes. Oh.
Okay, all right, we'll talk about it after. I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, so Jorge starts off, goes up to Ape.
Yeah. All right, so you go Uko, not bad, and then you drop a starter deck tie.
Yeah.
Gives yourself check +1, it's not bad. Gives yourself 3 memory, also not bad.
I kind of wanted to bait out the Callus, if possible. Like, get the Callus bottom deck out of the way now. If there's something that Jorge was considering.
Ooh, Myotis.
He just has up to swing. Is asking if he can use the Demi-Mera effect, because by trashing a card, you can delete something. But I said, at least as far as I'm aware, you can do as much as you can. So you can still trash something, you just don't delete anything.
Yeah.
And then he uses the Myotis Mon effect to spit out the 8 Mon because it's a play cost 3.
Right. That's fair.
Like cost 3 level 4 go crazy.
Yeah. All right, so you do Uko Tings. Unfortunately, he did hit a Ryutaro out of security, which is tough.
Yeah. Good for
I'll take it. Yeah. Uko will check. We'll head and DNA into the Pied. Or not DNA, sorry, Blast Evo into the Pied.
Yeah, I was like, the question is, do you have the Pied? Let us find out, miss.
Yeah. Oh.
That's the idea. And then
sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah, so I
feel like you pick up Medieval,
yeah. Because it's my one of in the deck. I'm like, I think I just grab this now. I can find other Dinomon potentially.
Go Garnet again, and there it is. So good call.
Yeah. Which this time I grab the Dino, because I'm like, okay, I already sent one at the bottom. I can't send this one, so I'll just grab it. So my idea here was like, okay, if he doesn't swing both bodies, I can just drop Medieval Gallon and hurt.
Tyranno again.
Tyranno out of security. Dude, EX-08 Tyranno is just phenomenal. It's such a good card. Now, because his 8-Mon died, he's able to use the effect of the Piedmon to play it back out. And then he swings the Pied, pops it to restand, gets another check in.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good. Pied Ace is honestly not a bad card. It's just he's in sort of a rough deck. That's all.
Yeah.
Or rougher, I should say. Don't mind my
Pied will swing again. We play out a
2005 Fox's Galactus over the city. Sorry, not 2005. When was Silver Surfer? 2007?
7 maybe?
2008? I don't remember.
All right, so I think you're set up for one heck of a turn here. 2 Garnets, a Ryutaro, Ty. You've got 2 bodies out on board. So,
yeah. I'm also,
I mean, yeah.
I was also just considering just dropping the Gallant here too.
Yeah. I mean, that's also a very fair play.
So I was like, I can suspend 2 things, play it for 7, pop 1 thing, and then vortex into something else.
This is also a very good play.
Yeah. I swing, use the Ryutaro to Evo into the Metal Tyranno, Digivolve 1, and then swing over it. No piercing or anything, just goes bye-bye. I play another Garnet, but I play it upside down just to make sure I remember that it's not live right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could just medieval here. I don't think it's necessarily like needed.
I think I was debating on doing it just to sort of like
Dino even here.
Win harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do
That's
go
Dino.
I just
play.
Yeah, I opted to choke to 1 because I was like, I don't want to put too much memory over right now. I think I'm okay just to go Dino here. He does up the Pied. We'll pop the Agu and just make a little bit of DP on the Dinomon there, and then he'll be able to play something else. He plays up the tape here.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, so I mean you've got 3 boosts, a Ryutaro, a Ty, you've got everything out there.
Yeah,
I've got one.
My oyster right now.
But you do have to deal with those bodies because if you don't, then well, I mean, I guess if you just swing with Dino, then he has to find a okay. Well, there you go.
So I dropped Medieval Gallant here.
Yep.
Suspend. I should not suspend 2. I should only suspend 1. Oh no, I suspend.
No, you suspend to reduce the play cost.
Yeah. And then I just opt not to suspend anything else. I pop that boy there, because I am minusing what? It's a 14k.
14k, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That is not bad.
Gain memory back.
And the little tapier just sitting there chilling.
Yeah, right now I'm debating what I want to do. I was debating if I wanted to swing at security for 2 checks or just trash security, and I think I just
I like that play.
I just didn't want to risk hitting like a Nightmare Soldier option or a Tamer out of there or anything like that. I use a Garnet. Let's go back up to 3.
Another Garnet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dropped a Ryutaro for 3, and I think I just dropped a Rookie for 3. I think I was just trying to put to 1.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get more value out of the turn.
Good play. So. Good plays. Good play.
Yeah. Grab the Tyranno, bomb deck the rest.
Yeah. Not bad, Chief.
Yeah, Jorge just kind of passes. He's like, I can't really play anything. I don't have a rookie.
Yeah.
If you play something like Medieval Gallant,
Medieval just gonna pops it. Yeah. I mean, here you just go for the 2.
I think I swung this in a very dangerous manner. To be honest, I probably could have played this safer, but it all works out.
You get there. Good.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So
good showing.
Yeah, it all works out. We get there. Dinomon's still doing Dinomon things. If you see Ryutaro and a Tyranno X with just some little bit of baseline, you are good to go. You are ready to climb.
Yeah, I mean it's wild how like it's really strong. Like I definitely think people had like slept on it initially, and I think people are starting to catch on now that it is definitely one of the, I wouldn't call it like top tier decks right now, but it's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. Yeah, no, 100%.
That's 1.5.
And it's really nice to see. You know, it's been a long time since Tyranno had really good support. You know, it's nice to see the boy kind of fly now. Do well.
I don't know if Tyranno ever had what would be called
support.
good support. Even though, yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like Tyranno's always been like, they give it support, and then it was just kind of like, oh, this is fine, I guess, but it's still not what I needed. And then finally, just having an actual like good dedicated tamer, Tyranno X promo, like those are the 2 cards that really like full send this deck. They've really made it into something big, something really nice. So it's cool. It's just fun. I love it.
I agree. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and hopefully we catch you on that next video. Bye-bye.
Yeah.